Healing meditation. Just going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next half an hour or so. Giving yourself the gift of this time out from your day, just to reflect, re-energize, reconnect with your source. We're going to meditate on Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 349 and the preliminary section on what is a miracle to this series of workbook lessons. So just going somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed for the next half an hour, putting your phone on mute or silent, sitting comfortably in your favorite meditation posture. So that might be sitting cross-legged on the floor. You can use lotus or half lotus if you're an advanced meditator. If you're sitting on a chair, feet shoulder width apart, cup your hands in your lap, and keep your back straight. So just support your back if you need to. Close your eyes and start off by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Breathing into the lower stomach, blowing that up like a balloon. Breathing in to your heart center. Squeeze your sphincter muscle, the muscle used to contract the flow of urine, or squeeze the last drops out, and just raise the energy up the spine with the breath. That clenching of the sphincter muscle also pumps the energy up. You feel it rising into your heart center. Just put one hand on your heart center and just draw the energy all the way up into the crown of your head. So feel this warm, tingling thread of energy flowing up the spine. It's like the cresting of a wave in the ocean, culminating in the cresting and crown of your head. Pause, smile, take another sip of air in. So you've got a maximal inhale breath. And now just scan your mind and notice any thoughts or emotions going on, particularly anything that's disturbing your peace in any way. So it might just be a minor irritation with something, ranging from that to rage and anger and hatred. Wherever you are on that scale, notice how you're thinking, feeling, and notice any physical sensations. So usually there's physical sensations that show up in response to these thoughts and emotions. So just notice any of that. Maybe there's a knot in your stomach, a block in your chest, dry mouth, sweaty palms, clenched jaws. And these are subtle cues that you're out of alignment with source. Now just let it all go with the breath. Just be willing to drop it all for the next 25 minutes. You can always have it back if you want, but maybe you won't want to. So blow it all out with the breath. It's like a black smoke out of your mouth. Exhaling it all out. From the lower stomach into the spine. Expel the last remaining air out. And just sink in deeper, going deeper to this lovely peace and stillness between breaths. It's a little portal to eternity. And then breathing in again. Breathing into the lower stomach, blowing that up like a balloon. Clench the sphincter muscle, breathing into your heart center, to the upper chest, to the crown of your head. This warm, tingling thread of energy rising up, the cresting of a wave in the ocean. Just pause at the top of the inhale. Smile as you connect with this deep peace and stillness, and then exhale Just sigh it all out. Make a sighing sound in the back of your throat as you exhale. It's as though you're fogging sunglasses, but you keep your mouth closed, the air flows out of your nostrils. Chest and the stomach suck back in. Feel the energy subsiding all the way back down into base of your stomach, your groin, coming to rest there. Smile. And the peace and the stillness. And then repeat the cycle, just breathing in, noticing all the subtle sensations of the breath. Smiling. And just step back and watch your breath. Watching the stomach rise, the chest rise. Air flowing into the nostrils, the rising up of this life energy like the cresting of a wave in the ocean. Pause, smile, exhale, make a sighing sound in the back of your throat. So the wave is breaking back into the ocean, chest and stomach suck back in, the energy subsides back down into the lower stomach, groin. Just getting more and more relaxed with every breath. Letting the breath anchor you into the present moment. And just staying very clear, calm, empty, open, but aware. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to go, nothing else to think about for the next 25 minutes. Breathe, relax, be still. Just open your mind to these ideas. I'm going to read you a preliminary section to the series of workbook lessons we're coming to an end to on what is a miracle. And then today's lesson, 349. So just listen with your heart, listen emotionally and energetically. Intellectually isn't really sufficient to connect you with the deeper meaning of these words, which is beyond words. So let the words just activate a sense of peace, of love, joy. Really feel that in your heart. Don't really think love and peace, you feel them. Starts with your mind, so nothing wrong with that as a starting point, but try and move into your heart. Put your hand on your heart, if it slipped down. Keep watching your breath, just keep you rooted into the presence of the present moment. This is where the miracles happen. This is where you start to experience the grace that today's lesson speaks of. So listening in this way, just keep watching your breath. Hear what Jesus has to say in response to this question of what is a miracle. A miracle is a correction. It does not create nor really change at all. It merely looks on devastation, reminds the mind that what it sees is false. It undoes error, but does not attempt to go beyond perception, nor exceed the function of forgiveness. Thus it stays within time's limits. Yet it paves the way for the return of timelessness and love's awakening. For fear must slip away under the gentle remedy it brings. So just pause, watch your breath. Staying nice and still, calm, empty, open, but aware. As you just watch, smile. Let these words just drop in to your mind mine's like a very still, calm lake, and these are just pebbles dropping into that lake. Plop, plop. And the ripple effects from the pebbles are very noticeable. Because of that. So miracle contains the gift of grace. For it is given and received as one. And thus it illustrates the law of truth the world does not obey, because it fails entirely to understand its ways. A miracle inverts perception, which was upside down before. And thus it ends the strange distortions that were manifest. Now is perception open to the truth. Now is forgiveness seen as justified. So just breathing in and out, watching the breath. Feel this gift of grace. Comes as just a gentle peace. Joy for no reason. Smile. Just let the words connect you with this deeper inner state of beingness. So forgiveness is the home of miracles. The eyes of Christ, the eyes of your higher self. Deliver them to all they look upon in mercy and in love. Perception stands corrected in his sight. And what was meant to curse has come to bless. Each lily of forgiveness offers all the world a silent miracle of love. And each is laid before the Word of God, its eternal, infinite, loving presence we can call God. Upon the universal altar to Creator and creation, in the light of perfect purity and endless joy. Just keep watching your breath, staying nice and still, calm, empty, open but aware. Letting the breath take you deeper, deeper and deeper. Each breath into this graceful state, beyond the intellectual mind, beyond the ego. If you doubt that it's there, then listen to these words. Jesus says the miracle is taken first on faith, because to ask for it implies the mind has been made ready to conceive of what it cannot see and does not understand. Yet faith will bring its witnesses to show that what it rested on is really there. And thus the miracle will justify your faith in it and show it rested on a world more real than what you saw before, a world redeemed from what you thought was there. Miracles fall like drops of healing rain from heaven on a dry and dusty world, where starved and thirsty creatures come to die. Now they have water. Now the world is green. And everywhere the signs of life spring up to show that what is born can never die. For what has life has immortality. And so just sink in with your breath, watch the breath, going a bit deeper with each breath into this heaven paragraph is talking about. A little glimpse of this eternal, transcendent, immortal reality that is your own. So let's move on to lesson 349. Let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose, breathing into the lower stomach, to your heart center, to your upper chest, to your head. Just drawing the energy all the way up to the crown of your head. Squeeze the sphincter muscle. Feel this lovely tingling, warm sensation running up from the lower spine into the crown of your head. Just pause at the top of the inhale, smile. And now just bring in today's idea. Today I let Christ's vision look upon all things for me and judge them not, but give each one a miracle of love instead. So just bring to mind any situation, person, event, circumstance that's causing you some distress. It's you judging someone has acted out of accord with love, they've done something wrong, they've hurt you, they've hurt someone else. And there's a definite judgment, there's a contraction, a restriction, a limitation in your mind. So just going to use this idea in your breath to let that go. Feel whatever that feeling feels like. Maybe it's a knot in your stomach, a block in your chest, clenched jaw, clenched fists, dry mouth, sweaty palms. Notice the thoughts and the emotions, and you're just going to drop all of that as one with the help of your breath. So just blowing it all out with the breath. Letting it all go into the nothingness. It really is. Pull the lower stomach into the spine. Expel the last remaining air out. Just rest here in the peace and the stillness for a few moments. Smile. So really pay attention to what happens in the gaps between breaths, gaps between my words. This is where all the words and the breaths are directing you into the gaps, to the silence and the stillness that lies beyond form. So breathing in again. Imagine you're not just breathing air in, but you're breathing light into your stomach, to the belly button, blowing your stomach up like a light-filled balloon. Breathing into your heart center, into your upper chest, into your head. Drawing the energy up the spine, into the crown of your head. Pause at the top of the inhale. Smile. Feel like every cell, every muscle of your body is infused with this beautiful golden or white light. And it's flowing into every corner of your mind, every fiber of your being. Say, today I let Christ's vision look upon all things for me and judge them not. I give each one a miracle of love instead. And so would I liberate all things I see and give to them the freedom that I seek. For thus do I obey the law of love and give what I would find and make my own. It will be given me because I've chosen it as the gift I want to give. So as you exhale, imagine that you extending love, blowing it out to the person or people involved in the particular situation you're thinking about. But don't stop there. Let it radiate out to everyone you know, family, friends, acquaintances, everyone you don't know, this entire human race. Don't stop there, all living creatures, all animals, plants, the entire universe can be blessed by your love. Right now. So it will be given me because I've chosen as the gift I want to give. This loving presence, Father, Source, Creator, call it whatever you want. Your gifts are mine. Each one that I accept gives me a miracle to give. And giving as I would receive, I learn your healing miracles belong to me. So, breathing in again. Last deep inhale. Imagine you breathe in the light into your stomach, your heart center. Keep one hand on your heart, to the upper chest, to the head, third eye, your crown. Every pore, every cell, every muscle is infused with the light. Just feel this presence of grace. As this lesson says, our Father, our Source, creative life force that created our minds, knows our needs. He gives us grace to meet them all. So we trust in Him to send us miracles, to bless the world and heal our minds as we return to Him. And trusting this infinite, eternal, loving presence to correct your perception. That's the miracle. Choose to let go and not hold on to anything. And only then will you receive miracles. As you give, so you receive. So the more you give, this loving frequency, the more you will receive of it. So close the meditation, just watching your breath, stepping back. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Imagine you breathing the light in. Intensifies briefly, pause, smile. And you exhale, sigh it all up, make the sighing ujjayi sound in the back of your throat, chest and stomach suck back in. And imagine extending this light out to bless the world. This is the miracle of your love. And extending it out as you exhale, then pause and breathe in again. Repeat the cycle, step back, watch the breath, surrender into this light, into the grace this lesson talks about. The more you can connect with this grace and this peace and this silence and meditation, the more state of grace is available to you in your everyday life. So just sink into the peace and the stillness. Keep watching your breath, breathing in and out the light for the next 2 minutes of silence. And also just very gently bring your awareness back into the body, to the breath, to the world. On the count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. So 1, just noticing the breath, subtle sensations of the breath, air flowing into the nostrils, chest rising, stomach rising, life energy rising up your spine, right from the base of your spine into the crown of your head. Feel it as a warm, tingling thread of energy. Pause at the top of the inhale, smile. And then exhale. Just sigh it all out as you exhale. And the air flow out of your nostrils. Chest and stomach suck back in. So that's 1, 2, just noticing the weight of your body. Pressing down into the chair, your feet touching the ground. So you inhale again, notice any smell in your nose. Maybe there's a taste in your mouth. Just noticing these subtle things you don't normally notice. Notice what you're hearing, surrounding environment, but just noticing a very calm, surrendered state of mind. So you don't to judge or name or label anything. You just allow it to be, allow those sounds to be. And notice the underlying peace that's there. So you can hear sound of crickets in the garden outside, some traffic in the distance, whirring of a computer sound. Just pay attention to all these subtle sounds in your environment. Don't name them, just notice. Notice that 3, as you open your eyes, that same feeling, that same peace is available to you. Even while you're looking around, so look around the room, your eyes just randomly rest on an object for a second or 2 and then move on to something else. Do that for maybe half a dozen things. And just notice that your perception is the same. If you're not naming them and judging them and labeling them, creating a story about it, then your base state is the same, no matter what it is that you're looking at, or hearing, or touching, or tasting, feeling. So you're training your mind to stay rooted in its true awareness, state of mind beyond form, beyond sense perceptions. This is the only place that you can find peace. This is the place that Christ's vision shows you. Place, state of mind beyond illusions, a state of grace, which is a lovely word. So I hope you've experienced some of that this evening. Hope that you'll continue to experience it for the rest of the evening. To help you to do that, you can listen to the shorter recording that I sent you if you're in the Art Flamingo Club or WhatsApp group. I sent it to you as a recording earlier, just to top you up. Listen to it in response to any temptation to get upset. I recommend listening to it every hour this evening, just to reconnect you, to remind you of this profound lesson that as you give, you receive. And that should help you stay very connected, very present, and give the miracle of love in every situation. So good practicing, and much peace and love. We'll be doing a meditation tomorrow at 12:30 UK time. It's 1:30 SA time. In the Zoom room, and another one tomorrow evening at 5:30 UK, 6:30 SA time. So do join us then in the Zoom room, or if you're out there on YouTube, just subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified when I go live in the evenings, or you can join us in the afternoons. Put the details on how you do that in the post below this video. So thank you again for listening. Much peace and love, and namaste, which means the divine love and peace and miracles in me, honor and acknowledge the same in you.